All right. So, last time on As Above, So Below, we had quite a few things. Sam joined us back.
Yay!
Seraphina, as she quoted it in the video, earned an ability.
Yeah.
Earned a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. Phraan and Seraphina fought again.
Yeah.
Again, we need therapy, but not
That was more fun.
On this
Save the good shit later. Save the good shit later.
Join us this week on Telemundo.
Okay.
The cheese may is spicy. Oh my god.
I see how Seraphina sees it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Done.
She doesn't see it that way, then why just say it?
It's gonna be so funny. We have two people that are avoiding people now. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
It's
what
crazy
was
because
it?
the two people getting avoided are related.
Wait, what?
Because Greiner's avoiding your mom.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, this whole fucking party needs therapy.
No.
Choose you.
Definitely needs therapy.
No, he needs Alzheimer's medication.
And
An
therapy.
old man. What, now we're just gonna make fun of old men now? Is that what your fortune
Yes!
is?
Yeah, we're gonna make fun of old people because they.
Oh shit! I just spilled my coffee everywhere.
Seraphina.
Damn, the old people got you.
Phraan fought again.
Wait, what, Luke?
So Seraphina and Phraan fought again.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yep.
What else
They
happened?
fought. Mm-hmm. And believe me, as a DM and as a person, I have my opinions. But that's not for y'all to find out till like everyone's dead. We went ahead and found Garem locked up in a closet. We went ahead and had the party. The party got to talk and spend time with each other, got to know each other, got into fights, then split up. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start the next day.
DM, we actually
Okay, hold on.
we need a rewind of the JoJo play-by-play when he talked to Seraphina's mom with Garem.
Oh,
yeah.
That never happened. That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. That was a very important part of last session. And Garem was conscious for all of it.
Before we skip to the next day, can I have a quick moment with Seraphina?
Oh, okay.
No.
You know what? Yeah, we'll allow for that to happen.
This will be
It's only
happening
kinda
when
burned. It's fine.
I'm taking Seraphina back to the ship when she feels better.
Oh wait, how are we doing that? Is she still incapacitated, or like what are we? Because she has the regen stuff now, but I don't know how fast you're picturing that to do its thing.
So it's a D4, I think I said, or a D6.
Yeah,
Was
for
it D4?
every turn, which is like 7 seconds or something.
6
But
seconds. So you are still in pain. Like even if
Mhm.
you were to heal the whole thing, you've gone through excruciating pain. So like we'll say that after this whole conversation, everything happens. How long do you think it would take Seraphina to kind of calm down after her fight with Phraan?
after that, maybe I know they were sitting and talking. Maybe 30 minutes is when she feels 47 business days. Maybe like 30 minutes. I want to say maybe that's how long her and Luke were talking the last time.
So we'll say about 30 to 40 minutes after your fight with
Phraan.
With Phraan, you're finally willing to talk to Luke, and we'll go from there.
Oh, I thought they were. Wait.
Well, I was gonna offer you like, I think we should go back to the ship. If we can't move yet, I don't mind carrying you.
Sure. I guess we need to start heading over there anyway.
I will promptly,
can you
carefully carry.
Carrie, just don't touch my skin, please.
You have Phraan's cloak. You'll be fine. Before we get to the ship, though,
Uh-huh.
a couple of things that I should tell you.
Oh, why do I feel like it's bad?
It's not. It's okay. It might be a little bad, but the sooner you know, the better.
What happened?
I'll open the kitchen door with my leg as I carefully carry you. So I may have entered the room where your mom was with Gareth.
I mean,
Just preparing you for that.
it's probably fine. I just, they have a history, and I didn't want to make it awkward, and...
I will be honest. I had been drinking with a couple doors.
The doors?
Yeah.
Oh, the doors.
Yeah. Ragnar's doors. I'm gonna use my foot to open the main building door. And one last thing.
There's more?
Just one more thing. Did Phraan ever tell you his story of how he was impaled through the eye?
He's mentioned it, yeah, what about it?
Well, he did mention he was impaled through the eye with a spear.
What is that? Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
The spear. I think Phraan has fought the spear already. And I think he knows who it is.
Oh my god.
Just, again, the sooner you know,
Oh my god.
the better you know.
Oh
The better
my
you can be
god.
prepared.
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh my god.
don't shake. It's gonna hurt.
She's gonna start hyperventilating.
Running. Okay, we're
Oh my
gonna run.
God.
We're gonna start running. We're gonna run. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And we're gonna
And Luke's gonna run to the ship.
So with that, with the hyperventilating running through town at probably like 3 a.m, you arrive to the ship long after everyone else has. And except for Sam and Garem, who stayed in that room, for the most part, the party has gone back to the ship. By the time the next morning comes around, we will go ahead and say that Sam, we're gonna start with you arriving at the ship, going to leave in the morning.
Okay, so are we starting like when I wake up or like approaching the ship?
Approaching the ship.
Okay. Is Garem with me?
Yes, he is with you. He is beside you. And he's just kind of like talking with you, You are aware that you haven't seen the crew in a very long time.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I know their opinion of the disappearance, and I don't blame them.
Okay.
But the best I can do is face them.
I will recommend, because you said you wanted to let them vote.
I do.
In all honesty, I wouldn't have your hopes high.
I didn't say I would be in the running.
All right.
Just as a reminder, DM, just in case you need to know, just as a, like I said, a reminder, Phraan did leave, like he stormed out and he went back to the ship, so he should already be on the ship for
Yes.
that particular moment too.
Okay. So, Sam, as you begin to walk up on the ship, you will see Phraan standing along with the crew in the morning. Phraan, what is it that you would say to the crew this morning?
So he he stands at on the deck with everyone crowded around him, and he's delegating, roles and chores for everyone to do, preparing to set sail. Um, then he sees Sam approaching, and he looks at the crew and then looks to Sam and says, "Sam is back. Welcome back, Sam." And then he's going to keep continuing his work because he's still a little peeved at everything.
As he says that, everyone turns and almost kind of confused looks in your direction, Sam. They see Garem standing next to you, your arm in his, and you see your father, who is basically was yelling at somebody about something that they had done wrong on the ship. And he hears Sam's back, and his head almost whiplashes. He locks eyes with you, and without skipping a beat, ceases his argument with this person, or rather his chastising and absolute chew out of this person, and walks up to you and stands there. Did you handle your business?
That's a complicated thing to answer. But I'm here now.
His nose scrunches a little bit. A very familiar scene of him being confused and upset.
Yeah.
And you can see the men looking at Phraan and looking at you. And then back to Phraan. So, is the captain back? Says your father.
In the state of things and how tumultuous everything has become and is yet to become, if I'm being quite honest, I think the crew deserve.
You will be cut off by someone yelling. The captain's always been here. And you see a gentleman in his mid-30s wiping God knows what off his hands as he walks up to you, cutting in front of Mr. Center. And he looks at you in the face and went, "Where the fuck have you been?" This is Jamie. He has been on the crew since the beginning, but he has always been a quiet type. This is the first time most people have heard him talk.
Jamie, I was called away due to ongoing family damage in business that I had to take care of. And I know that's
3
not.
times?
I'm not going to lay on excuses for you, Jamie, because you deserve better than excuses. And I'll be the first to admit that. I will be the first to admit that going into this, I thought I was up to the task to being the captain that you all rightfully deserve to lead you. And I have quickly found out that I am not in the state of things right now. But you don't deserve that.
Jamie looks at you, steps up to you even closer. Garem tenses.
Jamie?
Aye, Captain.
Say what you have to say, but only with words.
You know how many of us died while you were gone? That bunk was full when you left. Full. Barely a third of us left. I know you got family shit you handling, but this was a contract. And you didn't just leave once, not twice, but 3 times. Because believe me, we saw you leave for that night. One of the men out drunk saw you walking into the ocean, and you came right on back.
Finger on nose real quick. DM, it was just twice. So I just want that known that it was just twice.
Okay. I thought it was a 3rd time.
No, sir.
No, she's only left twice.
Okay. My little note that says 2 looks like a 3. My bad.
That's okay.
I'm just gonna scratch that all out. Just gonna make that most definitely look like a 2.
Homegirl already can't win. I don't need another one against her. Okay.
Another one.
And another one.
J. Khaled. I don't eat out my wife. What?
It gets me every time.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite joke.
Oh my god.
It's great.
Damn it.
Because it happened the same time. Side note, this happened the same time that the current writer for Batman was like, Batman doesn't eat out Catwoman. I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Ew, that's what he said? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, the writer for Batman was like, because it was when Batman and Catwoman were like,
Yeah.
Have
an
you
actual
seen
item.
that mask? Have you seen that mask? We know what's
It
going on.
made for eating pussy.
It's hydrodynamically designed.
And the face is cut out.
Look, the only reason
Anyway.
he had the Batman Beyond suit because he got older. You know, he had to have at least a little bib. Anyway. He looks at you. I don't see you as my captain. I did the first time you left. Second time you left, I thought you'd be back just as quick. That's my fault for having expectations. But the problem is a lot of the men feel the same way.
And I don't blame you all for feeling the way you feel. I would have felt the same. I don't blame you one iota of an amount. I don't blame any of y'all for seeing Phraan as your captain because he has been your captain. And all the times where I've had to split because shit was going down, he was the captain. He stepped up. And beyond Phraan, all of you stepped up more than I ever could. And I am sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. And she's going to look around to all of them.
You see a lot of sullen, quiet faces. There's a handful of people who look indifferent. There's 1 or 2 who look like they're nodding at you, like they understand. But I would say a good 90% of the crew, 95% of the crew that are left are just looking at you. Less than indifferent. You can hear murmuring that they're glad you're alive. You can hear people going, all right, you know, I get it. You know, they're not children. They're grown adults. They have their own stuff. They completely understand that when stuff happens. But the amount of death and bloodshed that has occurred while you were gone, the amount of mess that they were cleaning up. It's not necessarily your mess, not necessarily anyone in particular's mess. It's just a mess. You know what I mean? Just general shit happening. And roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Let me pull back up my stats real quick. Un second.
Un momento.
Un momento.
And Phraan, can you go ahead roll an insight check on the crew?
Dun 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 dun.
Sorry, my thing's being super slow.
It's all good.
Solution: get the hammer.
Get a better one.
Oh no, it's the hammer.
The hammer.
25.
25? Okay.
24.
Alright, and you said you wanted persuasion, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay, I got that pulled up now.
25.
Okay, so Sam has a plus 12 on persuasion, and I just rolled a 19. So however much that is plus
Holy-
12.
Wow.
Holy
What
damn.
the fuck? God damn!
You got 31.
She charismatic.
Yeah, her and Phraan are pretty on par, except Phraan has a
Mhm.
plus 14 to his persuasion.
Yes, he does.
That extra point can make a huge difference.
Mhm.
So as you speak to the crew, are you being completely honest with them, just straightforward, I presume?
I'm being 100% honest. I don't think that Sam has been, or at least, well, speaking as Sam,
Mhm.
she doesn't feel like she has been up to par for what they deserve, because that was her whole thing for wanting to get this ship. She wanted to lead better than what she had seen before. And that's the thing with everything going on. She hasn't gotten, not necessarily the opportunity, but the way things have laid out, it's just hasn't been what she needed to prove herself. And she feels if she can't prove herself now when she's had it, she doesn't deserve to have it.
With that, you see a few of the men who were, we'll say, positive, neutral, negative. Okay. You had like 2 guys, 3 guys that were positive, handful of people who were neutral. There was a lot of negative. I'll say that you've shifted probably about 2 or 3 people from negative to neutral. This crew is down to all of like a skeleton crew at this point. So we're talking about probably 10 to 12 guys left on this ship.
Out of how many again?
When y'all first got to this spot, y'all had about 30.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just to kind of catch me up a little bit, just as far as where we are and where we're heading. From my understanding, we're heading from here back to Lake Town, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And when you were last there, the crew was a group of about 70.
Yeah.
So the crew has gone from around 70 to
70
half
to
those
12.
left. Yeah, half those left, and then half those died, including the pigeons.
So we might have.
Those poor bastards.
I know. So we might have like 20 something ish.
Oh, y'all got 12.
12.
Not,
Okay.
Not including the party. Not including the party.
Okay.
Okay. So these 12 men are all on the deck for the morning meeting, essentially, when you showed up. And several of them just kind of stand there. A few of them kind of almost disperse. One of the younger guys who... Luke, give me a name.
Greg.
Oh my god.
All right, Greg is 18. Seraphina, give me a hobby.
A hobby?
A hobby.
Wood making.
All right, so he does woodwork and things like that for fun. So he's kind of become the go-to guy at the ripe old age of 17. He is now the person in charge of repairs on the ship. He walks up to you and he holds out his hand. Welcome back, Sam.
And she'll take his hand and she'll shake it.
Psych.
I was honestly expecting that.
Cheers.
Just proceeds to absolutely scoot away, just like, no, you're
You thought. You thought.
Fucking loser.
You're old.
Sam's like, damn.
Yeah,
You're practically geriatric.
You
Jumps
can't
back in the
sit
water.
with
She's
us.
just like, okay, that's it. I'm gone.
Phraan sits there like, damn, okay, look. Look, he's like, I'm mad at it too, but not like that. Come on. So with that, he shakes your hand and he goes, what other captain has you doing? I'm glad you're alive. Yeah. And I'm glad that he's no longer moping around. He points to Garum, and Garum goes, "I don't mope."
Hey, you kind of mope.
From the back.
Sam will
From the
lean
back.
back a little bit.
I
Honey,
don't
you do mope a little
I
bit.
You're kind of a moper.
And he looks at Phraan, like the look on his face just says, "I don't want to fucking hear it."
Like, I can admit when I mope, but you,
Him? I didn't know.
From the back of the crew. No, you're okay, Garum.
No,
we didn't tell them about how you cry in your room, and we can hear it sometimes.
Luke and Seraphina come up.
Oh my god.
I want you to know it was Garum. I don't mope. The entire crew. Phraan's like, yeah, and at least I admit I mope the whole crew.
You know, like yesterday.
And with that, we will say that that Seraphina and Luke, are coming up from talking. They're coming up onto.
Is Luke still?
onto the-
Oh my god. Is Luke still carrying me, or is this the next day? I'm confused.
This is the next day.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so y'all, the party now as a whole starts coming up onto the deck of the ship. Gragnar, what the fuck were you doing in the morning?
I left before everybody because her mom woke up, and I was like, "Yep, I'm out. You guys have a nice one." I'm gonna go make potions because I used all of mine, and I have ingredients to make new ones.
Okay, so I need you to go ahead.
I know they're gonna. I do know they have to cure because I remember you did say that.
They got a cure, but they cure quickly depending on how you roll. So go ahead, just roll me some medicine check. We'll do them.
I think that would be medicine.
I have a bonus to it. It'd be an alchemy tools check, so like maybe. Would this be like more like Arcana or something?
That's what I'm debating. But Arcana
for making potions,
recognizing. Arcana
it'd be medicine.
Yeah, it'd be medicine because Arcana's recognizing, like
I feel like for healing potions, yeah, it would be medicine.
Ingredients and stuff like that.
Yeah, so
I forgot I have a good bonus to this now because I'm using alchemist tools. I have double proficiency because of that feat.
Nice.
Hey. So go ahead. How many potions are you making?
As many as I have. I'm actively avoiding people, so I'm just if somebody don't come down,
he's in the zone. He's hyper focused.
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna if it's all right, I'm gonna make an assumption that like everyone gets up around 6. You got up at like 4. You're like, I am not today.
Yeah, he's gonna do his thing. He'll spend some time with Greg.
I'm not gonna people today.
So so it doesn't he doesn't leave them off by themselves, and he's like he'll leave them to their devices and then go and make potions and shit.
Okay, so we will say that this will be a short rest. You're able to produce 3 potions of your choice, but you must roll a d20. We
are on a
check.
new day, right?
Yeah, it's a new day.
Okay, so all my stuff is reset. Okay.
Let's casually do a 20. Casually roll 20.
3 potions. I wish. I only have the materials to make the superior and supreme healing, so I'm gonna make. I think supreme's the highest one. I can't remember. I'm gonna try and make supreme ones then and replace those first because they're harder. Please roll good. I never roll good. Please.
A 2-digit number.
So we'll say you can make 2 supreme and 1 superior. How's that sound?
Oh,
sure. I missed
DM.
the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I think I had like 3 levels of exhaustion. How many do I have now?
You've lost 1 level.
Okay, I don't know.
Actually, no. He gave you an energy drink, so you lost 2.
I don't have.
Wait, who gave me an energy drink?
Me. Right, I gave you my last one. I don't know if it was actually good because it's been sitting in my backpack for months. So
it's lukewarm. It's not even.
I don't remember that, but okay, I'll take.
Bro, point out the inventory for you.
Just to give you an idea of how long I've had that. When Gragnar was still not sleeping, when we first got to fucking Lake Hill before we met Yolanda, that is when I got that at the fucking tavern. And that's just been in my backpack, and I had 1 left over.
Oh my god!
I'm not
I love
running
that.
that hard. I'm not running that hardcore of a campaign.
Yeah, I
Your
know. I'm
potion
just like I just wanted to bring it up.
It's been 60 days. You need to refill your potions or they're expired.
You said
Best by
medicine, right?
Yep, medicine check.
I'm not proficient. This is a weird situation because I'm proficient with alchemist tools to use this, but I'm not proficient in medicine. So do I get the double proficiency bonus?
I will give you the double proficiency bonus because this is a combination of medicine and alchemy. So
okay, so
you know what?
9, 10.
We'll have to go over it because it's a bit weird considering a lot of homebrew goes into your character when it comes to potion making because there's not a base way to do it. So roll medicine.
There is
roll alchemy.
It's confusing.
Yeah, roll alchemy and then add your proficiency from medicine to that on top of everything else. We'll do that.
Okay, so 21 for the first roll.
Nice.
All right.
How many am I rolling?
It's just one. 21, okay. You make them fairly good. You realize that they only need to distill for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Cool.
Less than a month. And that's you were like, oh shit, you were in the zone. You were so focused on this because you don't want to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the hyperfixation was real. So with that, Gragnar, you're down there.
Those are curing. Okay.
Yes, it's 2 supreme, 1 superior, and they're curing. With that, we're gonna jump to Luke because Luke is down there with Gragnar as well because Luke is in his practice space.
Yeah, you got my message.
Yes, I did. I responded. So Luke is currently down where Gragnar is. Gragnar has his own little cubby space that he's kind of commandeered. That was a secret room where they used to do like alchemy shit.
That we definitely didn't almost blow the ship up once. You know, it's fine.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That never happened.
Once, sure. It's not like this man carries acid around it like it's a fucking
acid is the least of our problems. No fucking black powder I have.
But Luke, you are currently we'll start with you currently being in your training room.
Yeah.
I'll say that you probably headed that way the same time Gragnar did, but Gragnar was so focused on just getting someplace else that like you watched him scurry, just like. And Luke's space, his space is essentially in the storage down below. He has taken brooms and rods and weird shaped rope balls that he's made, and he has hung them from the ceiling at different heights and different ways that they've been tied. So like some brooms are almost perfectly balanced, others are hanging loose. You have these pipes that are made of metal that just swing loosely along with the ship. And Luke is training. He's essentially smacking the rods, causing them to spin, and then countering like 6 or 7 different ones. It's going slow compared to how Luke normally fights, but it's also about precision. It's about detecting where this is coming from and how to handle it. Luke, roll me a concentration.
Concentration. Should be good at that. Nope, 11.
So you got an 11?
Yeah.
Okay. So Luke, with everything that's been going on, what would you say would be something that would be bothering you right now?
Something that's bothering me. Trying to connect with Phraan. He's kept himself very busy, but so he hasn't had the time to like talk with him. Nor does he know how to approach.
With an 11, that's a pretty poor like concentration on what you're doing.
Yeah.
You are very worried about Phraan. You're going through your training, but you find yourself zoning out and occasionally getting hit in like the backside or the head, and it doesn't hurt too much until the pipe like square right in the between the eyes, where in which it might be a good time to take a break. Might be a good time to step away.
Ow! 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 Put my guard back on and head back up. Oh god, that hurt. I want to feel that later.
My scapula.
And as you go up, you pass Ragnar, who's sitting there working on potions. You pass Cookie, who is working on essentially what's going to be everybody's breakfast. You go upstairs and you see Seraphina coming out of her room. Seraphina, what were you doing in the morning?
Ruminating, probably.
Okay.
Well, also, I guess trying to figure out, I guess, also how to approach Phraan.
When your walls are so high up that your friends and your wife can't go through them.
Joke's on you, I have a shovel!
Seraphina's not, like, afraid to approach Phraan, but she's trying to figure out how to fucking, like... I don't know if diffuse is the right word, but...
It's a bomb.
Communicate effectively, maybe?
Yeah.
You're gonna see Luke coming down the hallway holding the bridge of his nose. Oh my god.
What did you do?
Oh, I got hit with a pipe in the face. I'm sorry. Was that
How?
funny? Oh, right. I haven't told you yet. I made a training room down there.
That makes more sense.
I'll show you in a bit. Are you heading it back up?
I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I just needed to get out of my room.
Oh, same. Well, how about we go? Get some fresh air.
That would be nice.
Are you okay to walk?
DM, how am I feeling?
Oh, you feel like absolute shit. You healed. You healed. That much.
Okay.
Done. But,
I
like,
figured
the
I would still feel like
soreness-
shit, but I meant physically,
Oh, yeah.
like, okay.
Oh, you healed. Like, long rests in this game
Yeah.
are broken. Like, we'll just heal.
Yeah, I'm fine to walk, but I still feel like garbage.
I bet. Maybe a couple drinks will fix you right up. And some rest.
I don't know about drinks right now, but...
Oh, not right now. We still have to have breakfast.
Let's just go find Cookie.
After you.
She's gonna start walking.
You come across Cookie, and he's already got, like, a full platter of, like, fruits and stuff. Because you're still in port, he's still able to get fresh fruits. And just with the biggest fucking shark smile, he just fucking hands you a plate and a cup, and then he hands Luke a much bigger plate with a much bigger mug. And
You seem like you're having fun.
Oh, I still have access to all the different fruits and vegetables. They're still fresh. Once we head out,
Well, it's been a while since we've actually had access to fresh produce.
Once we leave, we're gonna be back to whatever I can cook up.
Shouldn't be too bad. At least we're heading back to Lake Hill, I think. So shouldn't take too long. Thanks so much, Cookie.
It's no
Oh.
problem.
Actually, Cookie,
Yes.
you know how Phraan and I are starting a guild?
Yeah, I kind of heard through the grapevine some of the men have been talking about it.
Would you want to be our cook once we're done?
And Cookie just kind of stands there and blinks for a second. Yes. Yes, I would love to be the cook for your guild. Like a full guild establishment.
Yes.
Whole
Once we
building
get
and
it up and
everything.
running and get a main base. Not down here. I mean, down here is
Dark, damp, and
dark.
suffocating.
I'm so tired of being down here.
I want to feel the sun again.
I'm already pale. I don't need to be paler.
Man, I like it down here.
you watch Cookie grab like some oranges or like orange like fruit. They're a brown instead of an orange, and they have like
Some
these
kind of
tufts
citrus.
leaves. Yeah, they're citrus, but they have tufts of leaves, like the same thing you would see on an orange tree, but they're directly coming out of the top. And he breaks that off, and you watch as when he pulls that off, it kind of peels to the side, and he does it for 2 or 3 of them, and he just puts them on y'all's plate. Some
Thank
vitamin
you.
D.
But
Thank you.
yes, once we establish an official base, not in the Underdark, we would like for you to be the main chef.
I would love that. I also, in hopes that this doesn't terminate that opportunity, I hope that you and Phraan are all right.
Luke's gonna give you the biggest side eye. Did you guys talk yet?
No, we have not.
I would recommend doing so. He may mope, but you get angry.
Did he tell you what happens, or?
Not really. He was very, very against sitting down and eating snacks to heal his heart.
Yeah, he does that. It's a very complicated issue.
I don't need to know it. You two are very, very important to me. And same with everyone else here on the ship. While I might not be a doctor, or like Doc, or a physician, I try to prep my food so that everyone can smile. And
we do
worry
enjoy
me.
your food.
And I love that. I do. I'm just... The happy couple is minus the happy right now. So I just worry.
Speaking of the crew, where are they?
Up top, Phraan is giving a meeting.
Right, morning meetings.
Oh.
Right, I forgot about
Sam.
We should be there.
Yeah, homegirl's still hanging up there.
Thanks, Cookie. We'll see you in a bit. Come on.
I want to
Seraphina.
finish eating
What?
first.
Support our friend. Bring it
What
with
about
you.
Sam? What's happening with Sam?
Sam's back.
Sam's back.
I just picture y'all being like, Sam's back, as you like exit the room back.
Seraphina's gonna take the plate as Luke is dragging her out.
Yeah, take the plate with you. We'll
Well,
bring it back to you, Cookie.
I'll fill you in later. I'm gonna eat.
Bring it later. Let's support Sam. Fuck.
Sir Gregnar.
I didn't come up.
He knows you're like down the hall from him.
Why?
Sam's back.
I know. I got on the ship before.
Oh. Okay. Should I make some snacks for Sam? I should probably make some. No one's gonna. I shouldn't say it that way. A lot of people are gonna be neutral, then unhappy. Let me.
Seraphina's gonna pop back in. I would make snacks. I want
will.
snacks.
And Seraphina just grabs a cookie off the counter and runs.
And I'm gonna go.
You should make snacks. Grabs cookie. I like snacks.
It kind of warms my heart that he's still thinking to make snacks for Sam because she's going through it up there, and that warms my little heart.
He is the definition of a good true neutral character. I guess the best way to put it.
Is he neutral?
Man.
Yeah, he's neutral.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has done nothing evil. He's done nothing good. He's just doing his job.
I love true neutral characters. They're so fun.
My man.
Yeah, because he recognizes that the crew might not be happy, but he's like, my job is to make sure everyone's everyone's dietary needs are met. And when you are being chastised, your tummy goes bad. So a little bit of
Your tummy gets the rumblies that only hand can
Only
sense.
hand.
time for fish fin soup. The hands of the sea. But
Sam's
yes,
like, thanks.
An avocado. Thanks.
But now she's torn because that could be her cousin in the soup. She doesn't know.
He's just looking at her.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the follow, Eclipse.
I'm not even tasty. No.
This is gonna suck. We're gonna go up to the deck with plates of food like we got there first.
My
Me and
God.
Luke are just sitting there waiting for shit to happen while we're just eating.
Y'all went and got the continental breakfast before the meeting.
They're right. They do.
Hell
look
yeah,
alike.
that's when
They
all the
brought-
good
they-
shit is. That's when it's fresh.
It's fine. They brought the biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah.
Back.
Oh my
Yeah?
God.
All I have to say is about the soup.
Good soup.
Oh my God.
And for those who know, those will know.
I don't know.
As
Where's Seraphina's
everyone-
mom?
Seraphina's mom is nowhere to really be seen.
She said she was heading to the ship.
Yeah,
she's
she
in the ship. She's just not at the deck.
Okay.
like the top deck.
Yeah.
I think she went to her room or something like that.
Did we have an
In a
extra
room?
room for her?
I don't think so.
I could use a roommate.
No, you didn't. She came to the ship and no one has seen her in a hot minute.
We'll find
Oh
out.
Figure it
no, she's
out.
probably hanging out with Doc. If I'm being honest.
Or she's in the crow's nest, but we'll figure it out.
As the whole conversation with Sam wraps up, that is when everyone kind of comes to the top, the party as a whole. You come up to the top, you see oh my gosh, I just spaced his name. What was the name of the kid I just named?
Timmy or no?
Jamie.
Was it Greg? Oh, Jamie.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie was the big guy. I
Wait,
thought.
it was Jamie
no,
or Greg?
Jamie was the quiet crewmate. I have it written down as soon as
Oh,
it
okay.
happened.
And then Greg was
so-
the young one.
Yeah, Greg is the
Okay.
18-year-old
The teenager.
with the woodwork hobby. And he's the head of repairs.
Jamie is tall but like thin, and he doesn't look like you do much. But like he's when he talks, it's odd. Like people haven't heard him talk till really now. All right, so yeah, you guys come up just as Jamie says his piece, wrapping it up, and steps away. And you watch as Greg walks up and shakes her hand. You can't really hear what he says, but he shakes Sam's hand. And the rest of the crew kind of all begin to look at Phraan. Some of them have dispersed, really just more on the deck, but they're looking to Phraan.
What are you looking at? You still have chores to do. Go. Move.
Right. All right. And
Unless you have something else to say, I suggest you go and get your work done.
And as you say that, Mr. Sinner goes, and just remember, while I'm still a little upset myself because I haven't seen my daughter, it is my daughter. I will fucking kill you. And the men kind of go, all right. They look at Phraan, who's like, do your shit. And they look at Mr. Sinner, and they're on the same page. And that's a very scary book to be in. So they just kind of disperse and do their own thing.
Actually, that does remind me. First mate Sinner, come here.
Yes, sir. And he walks right up to you.
Well, since Sam has not done manual labor in quite some time, I feel that it is necessary for you to take the lead on teaching her how to take care of this ship. Do you agree with me?
I've been waiting years to teach my kid how to mop a deck.
Perfect. Then you're going to start from the deck. You're going to work your way to the bottom. Got it?
Understood.
Good.
All right.
And First Mate Sinner, if there's any issues, you come to me.
All right. Well, the captain said I can't paddle you, so I guess we're just gonna have to work at it. Time to put them new calves that you got from the ocean to work. And he grabs a mop for himself, and he grabs a mop for you, because he's very much of the mindset of I'm gonna show you by doing, and you know how to mop a deck. Like you've done it plenty of times. It was one of the main
My whole
things you
life
did.
before
Yeah.
I became
Yeah, and he just holds it to you, and he hands you the bucket. That's like the fourth PP time you've had to do, Seraphina.
Luke is gonna
Keep
walk.
cleaning.
Yes.
Luke's gonna walk up next to Phraan with his food. What a miss.
Nothing. Everything is still the same as it.
Anything
Always
important in the
has.
morning meeting?
Sam came back. The crew laid into her and told her how they felt, and now she is the crew, not the captain.
That's as best as we're gonna get.
Honestly, that's the better deal.
Yeah,
The other one was if they decided anything else. Oh, that would be a mutiny, and I ain't gonna be a part of that. I've done mutinies before. They're not fun, and they're not as grandiose as the storybooks put them in. You know.
Well, a win's a win. Good luck at it, Captain, and I give him my food. Eat.
Okay, you can put it in the captain's quarters. I'll
No.
get it in.
He walks away staring at you. Eat.
Luke.
And
I
I'm
just
gonna
want to point
start.
out you did technically hire him to protect your life, and hygiene's a part of
Yeah.
that.
Not just hygiene, diet.
Dietary.
And Phraans's
Seraphina
gonna
is
look
up
at
there,
Luke,
but she's
like,
just
in the eyes and just like take one big bite of the orange, not orange. Be like, "Are you happy now?"
He'll make a heart symbol with his hands as he grabs one of the mops and starts his chores too.
You look to see that the crew around you, Phraan, are working, but some of them are looking at you and they're semi-nodding, like without wanting you to really notice, but you notice. They're like, yeah, go ahead, eat, do something, take care of yourself, do what you gotta do.
Phraans's gonna like glance at them. Yes.
What fine and rustic architecture! Greg, you really did do a great job with this. What is this?
it's a
mop
terribly
handle.
drawn something.
This mop handle. You've done a wonderful job with this mop. Is that mahogany? No, it's not. What are you talking about? Shut up, Greg.
Just take the fucking compliment, Greg.
I want to walk past Garem. Morning, Garem.
Morning. I'm gonna do inventory, and he looks at Phraan as he then walks right off.
Can Seraphina follow Garem as he goes to do quote unquote inventory?
Oh,
Yeah,
Inventory is a great way to just get some quiet time to yourself and think about all the mistakes.
Speaking of which, one is following me right now.
Who?
You'll catch it on the way home. Luke. Jojo. Sir.
A little spicy today.
I love
bit.
spicy
No,
JoJo.
I like it.
What we're gonna have is you're following Garem down, but the ship today is sailing. Everyone is prepared for that. We were aware of that. The crew was told ahead of time that today is the day you are sailing and leaving. Yeah. So a lot of the prep work being done is more checking because again they've been prepping this for about 2 or 3 days.
I would like to state this before I'm yelled at again that Phraan, before they set sail, and we don't have to roleplay it, I'm just stating it, did go and say bye to the Countess. Okay?
That totally happened.
Do not piss off Auntie Countess.
Yeah, only I'm allowed to do with that. I get away with it.
Yeah, because you cute.
Yeah, you got a free piggyback ride.
So that happened. Phraan is a little bit more stressed than before that happened. The crew is getting ready. Everyone's getting ready to clean up. But you follow Garem down and you watch as he goes down to essentially the one of these spare rooms that was in the far back. And it's actually the bathroom. It's like a spare room / bathroom. It's got enough space.
He's gonna go mope in the bathroom.
And he goes in there, and you watch as he pulls his guns out, and he puts them on a shelf next to the toilet. And he hasn't noticed you. He's just been really kind of... as soon as he went down the stairs, you watched his kind of like emotion drop, and he's just got this resting bitch face as he just makes his way down there. And you watch as he begins to take his guns apart. And he pulls a few boxes out from that room. And you see that he has gotten himself some different types of ammunition. He's checking them, looking at them. You can cut in at any time, but he's essentially just doing
You
reps
know,
on his gun.
Phraan uses that same excuse to do inventory.
It was supposed to be ironic. You just took 2 years off my life.
Sorry.
What can I help you with, kiddo?
You've been quiet.
Yep,
Quieter than usual.
a lot's happened. And as much as I would like to beat the shit out of the men for talking sideways to my wife, she and I both know that they have every right to be pissed.
I'm talking about before that. Before Sam came back. Are you okay?
No. And he turns around, and you can see that his guns are, while he was telling you, he just finished taking them apart. I am extremely happy that you are all alive. I am extremely happy that you are all able to argue and bicker and have marital quarrels or throw your nose into studying alchemy instead of coming saying hi to everyone in the morning. I'm happy that you can do all these things. But I'm starting to feel it.
Feel what?
Old. Okay, I'm missing 2 limbs. I got a lower back problem since the last time I was thrown through a fucking wall that hasn't gone away. Doc has poke and prodded me, and his diagnosis was old as dirt. And
Finger on nose. How old is Garem again? He's like in his 60s?
he's in his
Late 50s?
He's in his
It was
late
late
50s,
50s.
late 50s,
Damn, that's
early
old,
60s. But that is a dragonborn.
Yeah. And their life
And in this-
expectancy is like 70, right?
Yeah. Yeah, their life expectancy is like 70 on average.
Okay.
And he is just, he's looking at you, he's exhausted. And just a lot to take on in the last quarter of your life. So I'm just quiet because most of this is not for me to decide, it's for you guys to decide, right?
It's still nice to have your input.
I'm not going to say nothing Phraan or Gragnar or Luke or you won't say. Believe it or not, with Sam here now, y'all are almost a fully functioning, semi-functional person.
Well, mostly, I guess, but
I'm getting quiet because it's not my story to chime in on. I hear about y'all talking about the guild. I hear about y'all planning about when this is all done. And I am, maybe it's my age, I'm just worried about tomorrow. If we get to see tomorrow.
do you maybe think there's a way to extend your life?
Hell no. Don't you fucking dare. Y'all have stressed me out for so long. Let a dead lizard lay.
All right, I'm just
I know you looking at that oracle shit. I know what your mom was capable of. She resurrected quite a few people back in her day, but I will be fucking damned if I end up bedridden for a fucking month being fed through a goddamn tube because my ass won't shit right. I'm going to die someday. Blaze of glory or in my sleep, I don't give a damn, but I am going to die someday.
Yeah.
Do not fucking resuscitate me. It's not that I don't want to see y'all again. It's not that I don't want to keep kicking, but
I won't. But I don't know what Sam's going to do.
I've told Sam in the past that if I go, I want to go. She's my wife. I love her. But I don't like resurrections. Again, I've seen them. I've seen them done well. I've seen them done shitty.
I don't even like resurrections.
Because you always get to see something on the other side, and half the men I've seen come back either regret it for some fucking reason, or they are terrified of it.
Going back?
Yep. I just want to be one and done. I don't want to have to talk to the Reaper every other week being like, hi, I see you redecorated. I don't want that.
That's fair.
Look at Ragnar. How many times has he died?
Ragnar died. Finger on nose, I don't think Ragnar ever told Seraphina that.
No.
Yeah. What?
Well, no.
Did-
Ragnar didn't tell you, but fucking Asmodeus told you and Phraan, and he hasn't said anything to anybody else.
I
Garem
don't
was
remember.
a passive individual, like for half this shit.
I don't remember.
Like
Garrett-
twice.
Ragnar twice? Wait, when was what?
And does he look like a functioning person?
I mean, he kind of wasn't before, but
It just skips to Ragnar, and he's like head down on table with his tongue drooling and hanging out. He's like,
Ragnar wasn't exactly functional before, but neither of us really were, but I had no idea.
Look. I want y'all to live your lives as well as you can, but I am not going to. I can't continue to be tagging along the whole time. Even if you resurrect me, I'm still gonna be old as fucking dirt.
Garem,
Yep.
I know you said you promised me you'd help me see this through the end, but
I never said whose
you-
end.
if you want to go, I won't hold it against you.
I don't want to go. Everyone lives and dies. Everything lives and dies. New things are born from it, but everything lives and dies. And I just don't want to break that cycle. And you can see that he kind of plays with his necklace a little bit and just plays with it a little bit.
You never really told me what that was.
A gift from family to make sure I look after family. You live your life. Go talk to your husband. Figure out your shit. That way, when I die, I don't feel like I have to come back to beat y'all's ass.
I don't really know how to approach him about things right now.
Just approach him. Phraan's the one with the words. You're the one with the hard-headedness, so go at it. But listen to what he has to say. Don't project your own thoughts onto him. Don't try to force him to tell you things he's not comfortable with. Everybody got their own fucking reasons for that kind of shit. I don't want to force you to tell me shit. And if you don't want to tell me shit, I'm not going to make you. And how long have y'all been together? How long y'all been married?
About 3 months now, I think. Finger on nose. I think, right?
A little bit longer than that, but yeah.
4, 5, 6, I don't know.
I'd say 4
7.
months.
Yeah.
8,
4
9,
months.
10.
Look,
Because, dream weddings and all that.
Oh, yeah.
4 months in. And he adores you. Absolutely adores you.
I know he does.
But he's had, 200 years of been dealing with shit and having to keep secrets and then
200?
He's like 200 years old.
Out of character, we said Seraphina didn't know that because Phraan didn't know how old he was.
Correct.
Phraan is 200?
You can see it in the eyes. He's like 200, maybe 210. You didn't spend
Okay,
a lot of time with elves, did you, growing up?
No. I was locked away in a castle, Garem. We don't
That's
have...
fair. That's
yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's in his face and his jawline. That's for elves. It's like the pointier the jawline, the older they are.
I didn't... Okay,
It's like how my snoot gets like shorter the older I get.
I didn't really notice that. It was compliments, I guess.
It's a predominant feature on Dragonborn.
I know, but on you,
Beside
okay.
the point. Beside the point. He spent most of his life, however the fuck old he is, just trying to survive, deciding what to say and how to say it, and he's trying to say everything to you, but
I just... No, I
don't say it.
It just feels like no matter what decision I make for myself, it's never the right one. Somebody's always upset.
Welcome to adulthood. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Some of them smell like shit. Others smell like fucking daisies or sulfur.
I'm trying, Garem.
I know. But you can't appease everybody. You're never going to fucking appease everybody.
It hurts more when my husband gets upset.
Good. Means you care.
But I also don't know what the quote-unquote right decisions are.
Yeah, fuck if I do. I got married at fucking 56. I don't know a damn thing to do right. Like, and that's the decision for you and your husband to make together? Like, that's what it is. Communicate. Okay? The definition of communication is listening to what someone has to say, contemplating it, and responding. Okay? So go to him. Ask him how he's doing. Let him use his pretty words. And listen to it so you can see past the bullshit.
I just know he's going... Well, you know how he is. He'll probably act like he doesn't know what I'm talking about and be coy and...
Okay. Then tell him that's fine. You don't want to talk about it right now? Don't talk about it right now. Just... Again, it's okay not to finish a conversation so long as you both intend to finish the conversation at some point. Like, you both need time to think and talk and shit. Fine, so fucking be it. But it's okay I know they say don't go to bed angry at your partner. It's fine to go to bed angry with your partner as long as you go to bed with your partner.
Not here. Not while we're in the middle of a war. I don't like going to bed angry.
Okay, then fucking hug him. You don't have to go to bed angry, just fucking hug him. But this is a conversation you need to have with your husband. Again, I'm not here
I know.
to play your story.
I know.
If you don't
I just
mind,
wanted to check on you.
I appreciate that, but if you don't mind, I'm going to be old and decrepit in the bathroom playing with my guns.
You know Mom's back, right?
That's what they call it.
I know. I know.
Why do you say it like that? Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I just got to have a conversation with Luke later.
I told him to not fuck that up, and he did the exact thing I told him to not fuck up about. I'm sorry.
No. It's perfectly fine, but he's due for a training montage.
Those
And
are
he
fun.
thinks just because he's a big boy and he is
Don't
that's
shove
gonna-
potions down his throat.
I don't know what you mean.
Greg, is it allergy season? God, I'm sneezing.
If you see Luke, tell him
I'll
need
tell
to see
him
in
you
his
wanna
pretty
see
little
him.
training space.
Okay.
I'm gonna polish my guns.
Things are
Yeah.
okay with you two, right?
They were okay to begin with.
Okay. Again, I haven't seen y'all in...
Your mom
Well, I've seen you, but
Your mom was married and I was a working guy. Her husband was my best friend. You have to at least be somewhat semi-functional as adults. You do realize that, right?
Yes, I just didn't know if it would be awkward, and I'm gonna go now.
The rope was awkward. Tell Phraan that.
Rope? What rope?
He tied me back up the way he untied me. Fuck. But I'm gonna leave that alone because y'all gotta deal with your shit.
Okay, you have fun with your little guns. I'm gonna go.
Little?
She's gonna start walking out.
Notice everything I do got the right answer.
I want you to know the ha he. That's canon. Like Ragnar has said nothing despite being called out. It's fucking just.
And he tunes in on that, and he just starts laughing.
He said, "My guns are perfectly average, thank you."
Some might even say above average. They're fucking ballistas.
That's nice, Garam. I'm gonna go find my husband, I guess. Bye.
And then Sam's like, "I've had bigger."
I was on your side, but you're on your own.
That's not
So,
what you do.
Ragnar, we're gonna be hosting a divorce ceremony here in a moment.
It's a 2-for-1 busy. It's a 2-for-1 special.
No go.
All right. With that, we're gonna go ahead and jump to Sam. Or actually, Sam.
Oh, Sam hasn't really had much.
Yeah, you are currently mopping the deck. Several of the crew have been kind of looking intriguedly as your father proceeds to just kind of almost giddily mop the deck. A lot of them are looking at you, but they're almost disturbed by him as he begins to like do his job.
So, I would say that Sam's like kind of ignoring him, like listening to him because he's providing her instruction because she has to listen to him in this moment. But she is mopping that deck like her life depended on it. Like she is like nose to the grindstone with this shit.
You know, just go ahead, keep mopping, and you're just kind of Yep, you just go ahead, you know, completely. Don't forget to fly off the ship and just jump. You know, don't forget that. You know, because okay, yeah, and squirrels make great pets.
And then that'll catch up. What?
He takes a broom and thwacks you in the back of your new leg.
God!
Not even fucking listening. Like, and the crew are like, when he snaps your leg, like obviously he like, there's a sound to that. They go, ah! And one dude like instinctively limps away, like, that's not the first time he's done it. I was saying that it was good to see you, and you went, and I was like, okay, you want to focus on work. So I said, don't forget to go ahead and clean your water. And you were like, and then I said some really unhinged shit for about 30 minutes. And you said,
Look, I'm sorry. It's good to see you too. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
earn your place.
thank you.
That's fine. I understand that. But I am happy that you're alive and you're here. And despite everything that the crew has said and done up to this point, they're all very happy that you're alive as well. The betting pool I put together had only 3 people betting you would be dead by the time.
At least my that reputation is still preceding me.
Yeah. So, all I have to say is earn your place. Work hard. Just, do what you gotta do. But also don't forget that you also have to have some dignity. So don't let none of these motherfuckers step up to you. Because you are a
sinner.
Hey, look, there it is.
I feel like I can't. I can't win, and it's not their fault, and it's not... I feel like I'm working so hard to hold on to everything at once, and I don't know. And then she just picks up the mop and starts mopping again.
Don't work so hard that it puts you out. Don't try to hold everything together when it wants to fall apart. Don't push yourself to the absolute limit when it's going to fucking throw out your back. Just fucking do what you can. Phraan is here. Seraphina is here. Gragnar is here. Garem is here. Luke is here. The crew is here. Lean on people. Be honest with them. And then proceed to buy everyone a pint, myself included. Because that'll put you in everyone's good graces. Especially mine.
Did they tell you why I left? Or why I had to?
Ron mentioned it on a few occasions. I told him it wasn't my business, so I didn't try too much.
Did he tell you what happened to Blue, specifically?
Told me quite a bit. But like I said, it wasn't my business. I was more focused on keeping this place running. Just like I'm sure you were focusing on trying to keep the other place running, right?
Yeah. And I guess that's kind of my point, right? Is that I'm trying to be at 2 places at once and commit myself fully to 2 places at once, and I can't. I obviously physically can't. And that's... I guess that's what pisses me off the most, is that I have obligations for both places that I love and I care for, and I'm willing to die for, but that's not enough, and I can't commit to both, but I'm expected to. And I have to. I literally have to. The world, everything depends on it. And that's not even sugarcoating it. That's quite literally what it is. That is what it boils down to. We have gods, we have deities, we have everything telling us this shit, and it's like, what the fuck are we even supposed to do? How can we do it? But we have to, right? And she's spiraling at this moment. She's just kind of going in circles and circles and circles, and then she just kind of continues while she's furiously mopping the same spot.
And there goes the perfectly well done finish. I'm sorry, Jamie. Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. You're hearing me. All right. Lean in real close. Lean in real fucking close. Real close.
DM, you lean in close.
Lean in real fucking close.
You're getting quiet.
Come here, Sam. Come here. Lean in. I got something to tell you. Come on. Do you lean in?
I'm leaning.
Good. He grabs your head, turns it sideways, and yells into your ear. So fucking what? What can you do right the fuck now? There you go.
I can mop this fucking floor right now.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we can do in this moment. We can mop the fucking floor. Tomorrow we can beat up a god. Today, we've got mopping duty. And tomorrow you might have mopping duty again. That's up to Phraan. But you can beat yourself up with all this shit, but you gotta have a plan, which you are working on with everyone else, hopefully, because I'm just along for the fucking ride. I've been dead a couple times already, so just lean on your friends for this shit, all right? Like, actually lean on them. You've been gone a while. Spend time with them. Like, fucking do shit. Ragnar makes some weird shit in his corner. Luke is beating the crap out of sticks downstairs. Phraan is counting a lot of weird shit down in the storage room. Seraphina is
ruminating.
What does Seraphina do on this ship? Actually, what the fuck does Seraphina do on this ship?
I sit and lick pity.
Nothing. Absolutely.
How did that get past me? I have not. Phraan, Captain.
What do you want, Sinner?
What does your wife do on this ship?
She's supposed to be helping Cookie so she can learn to cook.
From Luke behind, the captain.
The entire fucking deck breaks. That was not expected.
1 second. Phraan would like to roll an intimidation on Luke.
Actually, Seraphina has helped with ammunition. That was her task that Sam gave her. So she does do something.
The one time.
No, she's done it before.
24 to intimidation for Luke. Phraan is going to slowly turn and look at him. You know, Luke, I did realize there was something that we were lacking in doing. And you're perfect for the job. And he walks over to a barrel and pulls out a scraper and a chisel. You're going to scrape the barnacles off the side of the boat. Get started. And he's going to push you overboard.
It was worth it.
Oh my god.
She's supposed to be helping Cookie.
Okay. Well, I don't know if she's been doing that. Has she been doing that? Because that's not that's not the fucking Seraphina coming up the stairs. Just you
Cookie!
come up the stairs.
Well, I was talking out of character, but I guess we're here now.
Seraphina comes up the stairs. I'm like, yes.
Do I do what? Do I do what?
Have you been helping Cookie like you're supposed to?
Yes, every night. Why?
Okay, well, I just haven't seen her then.
Then open your eyes. Get back to work.
All right, fine.
I help Cookie with dinner every night. Why is this a discussion?
Because they think that you're not working and instead you're just fucking me. Which is still right, but...
I mean, yeah, but I fucking help... What?
If anybody's not doing anything, it's fucking Gragnar.
No,
He's the explosives expert.
Yeah, you know what happened?
The
I remember we had
munitions.
we had this conversation. I think I blew up one thing, and Sam
Yeah.
was like, "You know what? We're gonna find
No.
you something else."
No, because I thought Gragnar was for. Wait, no, you just said that for ammunition, but okay.
Yeah.
That whole thing was why she gave Phraan and fucking Gragnar that little room compartment. So that way it was fireproof, and that way the whole ship isn't getting blown the fuck up.
So, with that, Seraphina, you are now on the deck. Sam is on the deck, and Phraan is on the deck. And Mr. Sinner looks at the two of you, Seraphina and Phraan, and goes, "Captain,
Yeah.
I do believe that Cookie said he needed to talk with you. And if I remember correctly, now that you bring it up, I do remember you was helping Cookie. You might have to go ahead and go downstairs with Phraan so y'all can go ahead and get that help Cookie with some shit. He needs some help. He said he needed the captain and he needed whoever
I
could
was
have spare hands.
Just down there.
Go the fuck down the stairs.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do, Captain.
Fran's like flipping through his clipboard. Like I never got a notice from Cookie.
You were out. It came while y'all were out last night, and Captain. Sometimes shit happens. You just gotta go deal with it, So go ahead, go talk with Cookie.
Seraphina's already walking down there.
Yeah. Why?
Phrán's
why
like,
is
I didn't
she-
see that in my emails.
Exactly. That's exactly what he was doing.
Parrot, my last email.
He turned into the secretary. He was like, he didn't have a meeting today. Pushes up
well,
glasses.
yeah, maybe I missed it. There's been a lot going on. Okay, well, thank you for the heads up. I'll go talk to him right now.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Oh.
You go right ahead.
Ooh, and before I forget, can you throw a lifesaver overboard for Luke, please?
He's buoyant. He's fine.
He's just gonna walk away.
You didn't even
Can we
give
say
him a
that?
rope.
Have you seen those pecs? He's buoyant.
Oh my
It's
god.
Can we
easy
say
to catch up.
Sam
It's easy
just
to
kind
catch
of
up
like
with.
nonchalantly just throws one overboard just to fucking...
Thank you,
Sam,
Sam.
you watch as Mr. Center pulls out a stone. Cookie. Plan Z.
Oh my
Plan
god.
God. Plan Z. It's lemon scented.
I have a question.
Yes.
From the water to Cookie's window.
Oh
How high?
my god.
You're on the wrong side of the ship, mate. You got
Boo.
Just dive really hard, and you'll bounce up from the other side. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, sure.
And as y'all go down, you can hear like scuttling and scurrying inside the kitchen, almost like something like wild has happened in there.
Cookie?
Yeah.
We were told to come down here and help you
Are
with
you-
something.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, if y'all could come right on in, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I have some emergency shopping to do, and this place is a mess. And Seraphine, you were here like 5 minutes ago. And
Can I? She's already kind of just like, oh, I see what's happening. Okay.
And the whole thing is just absolutely fucking turned upside down. You see potatoes all over the floor. The dogs just came in and they went wild. They were so excited. I told them I was making pup curry, and they lost it. So it's a mess in here. I've got to go. I really do appreciate you, Captain, for being willing to step down and just help little old me. I'm very happy for that. Thank you so much. And Seraphina, tonight is regular curry and pup curry. The difference is that Toast can't do spicy, so we're just gonna make regular curry for him. So if you could just peel
Okay.
a lot of these potatoes once you have it cleaned up, that'll be great. And I will be back before we sail tonight. Y'all have a good time. Thank you. And he you've never seen him move so smooth as he moves between y'all. Gets out the door, shuts it, and there's an audible.
He just locked the door,
Cookie,
didn't
if
he?
if you wanted us to be alone, y'all could have just said, go to the room and talk about it. You didn't have to lie. You can't shop. We're already setting sail. We're not at port
Phraan.
anymore. Yes.
It's fine.
Okay, well, I'm going to clean while we're talking. And Phraaan's just going to immediately start cleaning.
She's also kind of starting to pick stuff up and just kind of quiet.
You clean. You see that there's quite a few potatoes across the floor. It looks like some fruits and veggies have also been knocked around. To the benefit, it does look a lot like someone just tore through here. Whether that someone was a dog or a 6, almost 8 foot tall shark man, it's hard to tell. Like,
He didn't have to ruin the kitchen for this.
No, he didn't, but they're worried about you.
Why? I'm fine, obviously.
Do you want to talk then?
What's there to talk about?
There it is. And she's gonna keep talking. She's gonna keep cleaning.
Look, I'm not stupid. I know what we need to talk about. I would rather keep my mind busy.
It'll be busy. It'll keep being busy.
So what am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
What did you plan on saying?
Are you going to listen?
I always do.
She's gonna start picking up the rest of the potatoes and I guess start peeling them. Adonai isn't the only reason behind everything I'm doing.
I know that. I know he's not the only reason.
But you did think that, though.
I did. But I was also angry. Frustrated. Scared.
We hear Greg now.
Greg, Phraaan's gonna snap his head towards the door. You alright, buddy?
Cracknard, baby.
It's okay, Snookums. I'll be out there in a minute.
Oh my god.
Just dealing with the old ball and chain, am I right?
But Adonai isn't the only reason behind everything. It's the years of abuse, the relentless overworking, the constant ridicule, and the persistent reminders that I am not good enough and that I am nothing. Yeah, some of it is revenging Adonai. You knew this. Everybody knew this. I don't really know why that's such a surprise, but I'm also not the only one. I'm also not the only one that Alizar has fucked over. He's killed Adonai. He's killed my father. He nearly killed Garem, and he might as well have killed my mother before Doc saved her. You knew what you were getting into when you married me.
Yes.
And I don't want to use you as the weapon you want to be, Phraan. Because I know that as soon as I ask that of you, something's going to happen, and you'll get hurt or worse. And I'll be blamed for it, either by the party, your father, Yolanda, or by myself. I'm going to get blamed for using you again. Every decision I've made for myself ends up hurting someone. And the one time that I chose to put myself in that position instead of somebody else, I got chewed out for it. Everything I do will just cause someone else to be angry at me for one reason or another. When I try to do the right thing, my lineage is thrown in my face. When I do things for myself, I'm called a sociopath. When I try to protect you in the way that I think is protecting you, you compare me to wanting it to avenge Adonai. Nothing I do is the right choice. And at this point, I feel like I just need to accept that.
Phraaan's gonna put down whatever he was doing, and he's going to walk up to Seraphina and give her a hug.
What you're not...
Have I really been making you feel that way?
Sometimes, yeah.
Then why didn't you tell me?
I'm not good with words.
Yeah, but I'm pretty good with them. I know how to smooth over a conversation, especially ones that I don't want to have. I know how to avoid them. I know how to lead them. I know how to do so much except feel anything. You don't know how to talk, but you have a lot of love in your heart. I know how to talk, but I've never really experienced it.
Me talking.
Yes. You telling me what's happening, what's wrong, what I'm doing, how I'm making you feel. It's learning. It's adapting. It's marriage. I don't want to make you feel that way. And I'm sorry that I did. That was wrong of me.
I'm just trying to figure out how to go about everything, because you told me to rely on everybody, but to simultaneously stop using them. And if you want me to stop using people, then let me use the resources I have elsewhere.
Okay. If I'm being honest, I just need to get over myself. You, when I first met you, put Adonai on a high pedestal.
I know I did.
So, if I'm being honest, it's not your fault. It's
Partially
just...
it is. We talked about that, but...
Yeah, but you're grieving. It's still fresh in your mind, and you're never going to stop caring about him.
And
I know that. But I'm also trying to constantly be that and more. I'm not trying to be him. I'm trying to be...
You're still comparing yourself.
And that's something I have to work on. And that's something I'm willing to work on. But in order for me to realize what I'm doing, I need you to tell me that.
I'll try to do better.
And so will I.
I just... I see what you're saying. I just don't know how you can tell me to not at least avenge Adonai or everybody else.
I didn't
But
say
I
not to.
know, that you would do the same for me if something happened.
Absolutely.
You've stated multiple times that if something happened to me, like you wouldn't have any humanity left.
Correct.
I don't understand why it was so upsetting to you.
When we first met, you put up your walls. You wouldn't let anyone in, and it took a very long time for me to even really get to know you. During that time, I learned a lot about who you are, what you did, and how hard you loved, and how much you cared for Adonai. Admittedly, it's upsetting and frustrating, but it's me being selfish. Because if I had somebody I cared about just that deeply once upon a time, then yeah, I can definitely see how that would affect you. But that's the problem with me. I don't have that experience. I don't understand emotions that way. You're the first person I've experienced real, solid, and raw emotions with. And I don't know what I'm doing. So when I get angry, I get angry. When I get frustrated, I get frustrated. But it's all for the wrong reasons because my brain is trying to process it in a logical standpoint. It's trying to make information out of something that's not there, and it's creating stories. Stories in my head of a person who got to experience your love to its fullest before me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't know what I'm doing.
You feel them.
Well, yeah.
You can't lock yourself away and do inventory. You need to feel what you're feeling.
Well, sometimes I'm actually doing inventory, but
you know what I mean. You do that a lot.
That's all I know what to do.
I know.
We are each other's learning curve, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I love that.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I love learning new things, and the best part is I'm never going to stop learning things about you. You are the living story that I have always dreamed of.
And she's gonna hug you back really tight.
And Phraaan's gonna like lean in, and to break the tension, he's gonna like whisper in her ear. And if you die or leave me, I'm gonna go run away with Gragnar.
Oh, come
I just
on.
want you to know that. I'm sure he'd be okay with it. Don't you think?
I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, but you'd be dead, so.
She's gonna push you away and keep going back to peeling potatoes.
And he's gonna go up behind her and like.
No, go away. You ruined it.
Yes. No, I didn't ruin it. I made you laugh, and that's all that matters.
You're an asshole.
I know, but I'm your asshole.
And then you hear Luke making kissy noises out the window.
Canonically, you have a moment where in which Luke is right outside the window, which is partially open, and you can hear the slight breeze of wind sounds like sha la 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 la.
What is Luke doing?
Luke!
Kiss the girl.
Barnacles now, and he's gonna slam the window shut.
Wait. Is he like outside the ship window? Hold on. Okay, so as Luke like goes by and does that, she's gonna what is it? She's gonna cast Ray of Frost and just cast ice all over the window to where he can't see anymore.
So you have simultaneously the window fogs up as Luke's hands are just like inside the window. He can't see it.
Yeah.
And slams them down. Luke, make a dex save.
Fuck. A 19.
Oh,
All right. So Luke, but just his grippers, just his fucking grippers. Like his hands come off, and his toes are just like kind of in the wall just enough. And you look down and Luke, you're like, oh, we should take care of that. And then you fall. Like it's like I shouldn't be able to balance myself like that. Like
I'm so happy for the two of you.
it's like
He's gonna be on barnacle duty for like a week.
What did he do? Why?
He just it's complicated.
It's Luke. How is it complicated?
Because it's Luke. That's why it's complicated. How do you be mean to somebody who's so nice?
It's the fucking edgiest shit Phraan has ever said.
Luke also told me Luke told me about the spear.
Oh, the weird dream that I had that turned out to be an actual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of pieced that together before our fight, which definitely exacerbated the situation even more, if I'm being honest. Because I'm pretty sure that was Adonai. I didn't know what Adonai looked like, so when I told you originally, I didn't know that was him, because it was a
I knew it was him
monster?
because you told me you were in the basement of Ashengard, and that was the construct chasing you.
I didn't really piece that together at the time. It was more of a shocker than anything, considering, my whole face got ripped off by a giant spear.
It was
But the
more
whole
than your
Spear of
face,
Asmodeus
but
thing was the whole Spear of Asmodeus thing was a little wild.
I'll be honest, I'm not really okay learning that.
If it's any consolation, I don't think Adonai's in there anymore.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or not. Just the fact that his body is being used for that.
It won't be for long. We're almost to Ashengard soon. So we can lay him to rest properly.
And I want to bury him.
Of course.
Do you know where my mother is?
I want to say she left before me or after me.
I think she left before all of us. She said she went back to the ship.
So then she's probably in a room. I didn't really have one assigned to her, so. Have you tried, I hate to say this, but have you tried asking Doc?
I have not, but I also have questions for him. I have so many fucking questions for so many people.
You don't have to have them answered today.
You know how I am. I just want to get information. But
it doesn't need to be answered today.
I guess we can keep cleaning.
Yeah, considering Cookie trashed the place, I don't know why. Really,
I know why. They
that.
wanted us to make up.
Right, and I get that, but trashing the kitchen? Come on.
Well, I'm going to keep peeling these potatoes. You can go clean that corner.
Oh, yes, madam. As you wish, madam. And Phraaan's gonna walk
She's
away.
going to blow you a kiss.
He's gonna do like a hip like the hip walk where he's like side to side.
And with that, you guys are sailing at this time. Luke, you have been able to keep up with the ship because the crew took the time to throw a rope down to you so you'd be tied to the side of the ship.
Also, Seraphina's going to call out to Luke on the outside. Garem wants to see you, by the way.
Why?
I don't know. Something about the training room. Go meet him there.
Is it finally time? Can I finally train with him? I've been waiting to ask that man, but he's been gone.
Just be careful that he doesn't shove potions down your throat. And she's going to keep going.
Yeah, he has a tendency of shoving things down throats, if you know what I mean.
Challenge accepted.
It sounds like I sense a disturbance in the forest.
He's pissed at Luke.
Oh, I am sure I know why.
Yeah.
I told him not to do it.
I told him not to do it.
Well, Luke's made his bed. Now he'll have to lie in it.
No.
All right, and we're gonna end this session by cutting back to Gragnar right now. The fuck are you doing, mate?
Making potions or something. I don't fucking know how long this shit takes. I got up a while ago, and I'm making super strong potions.
You made potions the first 4 hours of the day. We're about 6-7 hours into the day now.
He's now trying to see how many potion bottles he can fit in his mouth at one time.
Hey, yo.
Gragnar, no!
Hold on. Let me check my inventory real quick. Hold on. I feel like there was something else I wanted to make.
Yeah.
I feel like there's just going to be a Gragnar keeping himself distracted and busy because he doesn't want to talk to somebody. Digging through his inventory, double checking the list for Lethruthics.
All right.
The stuff that we need to pick up in Lake Hill. I don't know, full brain empty. He's gonna talk to he wanted to talk about some stuff about the city, but we got time. This boat ride's gonna take a fucking while, and everybody else is having other conversations.
Alrighty. So with that, I'll say that you are able to produce one more. I'll say you're able to produce actually 2 more superior potions by the end of the day, and they will all have about a 3-week period to go ahead and be done.
Woo.
Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. You said superior.
Yep.
You said 3 more on top of the.
Yeah. So you made 3 more because you spent double the amount of time that you did to do it beforehand. So I'm just gonna let it happen. With
So I
that,
got 2 supreme curing and 3 cure. Whatever.
4. You have 4 superior curing.
Yes, I read now. 4 and then 2 supreme.
Yep. And so with that, we are going to end this session.
Woo!
You guys have officially started self-marriage counseling, I guess. I don't know. Basic communication goes a long way.
You can call it that.
That took a lot from Seraphina, okay?
I noticed. But yep, we're gonna go ahead and call it for tonight on that one, guys. Is there anything anyone wants to throw in last minute?
Throw in like a quick thing or like a small thing?
Small or quick?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, I did really quick. Not necessarily like story time right now. At some point, Sam would like to try to communicate with Calypso.
Okay.
And we don't necessarily have to do that this session, but like at
Yeah.
some point.
We will tackle that probably next session then, as y'all are traveling across the sea.
Yeah. So, is next session we're going to be at Lake Town?
Next session is going to be like a little bit at sea and then at Lake Town.
Castaways.
We are
castaways.
Oh,
Ahoy
yeah.
there. Ahoy. We are castaways.
Castaways. Meh.
Sam hopes she passes away.
This is going to be a very long.
Wait, I thought there was going to be like a vote casted. I'm confused.
There was going to, but it's fine.
The crew voted, we'll say.
Yeah.
How long are we going to be boating? I know it took us a
Canonically,
while.
Like 3 weeks?
Yeah, about 3 weeks canonically on the ocean. Because if you I'll share my screen again.
Yeah, I know it took us it took us like 2 months to get from Darkivan to
yeah, that was on foot for the most part.
backtrack.
Yeah. So you are currently coming out of this area here, which leads to the Underdark, and you're working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I didn't realize
6.
there was a thing.
Plus, we have to get out of the Underdark and then do that.
Where are we starting?
Yep.
Sorry?
You're starting from here.
Oh, okay.
Triangle, because these are entrances to the Underdark that people are aware of. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which that breaks down to like about 2 days of travel per. So in this case, you guys will actually be able to get there in 2, 4, 6, about 2.5 weeks.
And is that after we get out the Underdark?
You guys are.
I know that was a trek going down. Took a while too.
So you guys actually were at an area getting out from there. I'd say it's gonna be about 3 weeks because it'll take you about 3 or 4 days to get out of the Underdark from where you're at.
Okay, because I was like, I don't want to roleplay on the boat anymore.
I do. Ragnar has stuff he wants to talk about, but it might take a second.
Okay.
That's fine. That's why I said we'd do a little bit of that, and then you guys would arrive. But you guys are sailing. You are out. Luke was being dragged by the side of the ship as you sail out into the sun. You guys actually do get to see the sun by the end of the day.
Thank God.
The second we see the sun, Phraan is going to take off his shirt and sunbathe.
Oh my God.
Luke is just gonna.
The second we see the sun,
Luke is just gonna float as he gets pulled, just basking in the sun in the water. Just, oh my God!
Seraphina's like leaning over the rail. Oh, thank God! We're out.
The only one in the party who doesn't like the sun.
No more fucking Underdark.
I don't have to be
pale. I saw the sun all the time.
Jamie, pull me up.
Really, she was at the bottom of the ocean. There's not a sun down there.
No.
The sun goes through the ocean, bitch.
Someone pull me up.
Not the way we use it.
Not the way we use it.
I don't know.
You all get
For
to
flavor
see
text,
this-
I'd like to say that Sam's still scrubbing the deck while Fran's just like sunbathing and
no.
just like runs him over. I'm like,
She mops over him.
oops.
Sam.
That was rude.
Sorry, I just got so into my work.
You,
I like it.
you do realize that I am your superior now, so do that again, and I will find other punishments. Or better yet, I'll get your dad to do it.
She's gonna lean. She's gonna lean in the front and be like, "You can have her scrub more barnacles off the side of their boat."
Nope, did that already. As Luke falls right next to
Sam's
Phraan,
gonna glare
with his
the
shirt off too.
at you,
Oh
Seraphina.
my god,
Bitch.
the sun
What the fuck?
feels so good.
Oh, also prestidigitation.
All right, and with that, you guys are now setting sail finally back to Lake Hill, so that you can
Thank
go ahead
God.
and do whatever.
Can
the
I
fuck
just
you
say,
need to.
since Luke is wanting to like stay floating in the water, basking in the
No,
sun?
no, I came back up. I came back up.
Oh,
No,
I
I'm
was
enjoying
picturing-
this. I'm
yeah, I was
enjoying
gonna
this.
say, but I was picturing you like a rope with the lifesaver, and you sitting in the lifesaver, just like well, like being like pulled by the boat.
I don't want to be bait. So I'll just
Fair.
flop right next. I'll just flop right next to you with my
Yeah.
shirt off. Be like, oh, the
Oh.
sun.
Uh,
Ugh.
All the more reason to have Sam do it because she's a fish.
Honestly, there wasn't a lot. So either someone thinking was
Ended
eating the
by
barnacle,
that.
or we were moving really fast. Ugh. Damn, you missed the spot. I'm sorry.
We missed you, Sam.
I missed you so much.
Sam's going to her room. That is what she's doing. She's going to
you
her
still have
room.
chores to do. Your break isn't for another hour.
I'm putting myself
your ass
in
out
timeout.
She earned a 10-minute break. It's fine. It's fine. Just
That's
let the sun
true.
take you. Just let the sun take you. Ah.
I love how everybody else, including Fran, gets to delegate when Sam gets a break. This is bullshit. You
Everybody,
motherfuckers.
I ain't do shit. I'm avoiding
Except
the
for
sun.
Ragnar is down there minding his own goddamn business, but the rest of you motherfuckers, y'all had context to what Sam was going through, and yet you're still treating her like shit. So fuck you, and fuck you. I'm taking a 30.
I like to think that Sam's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm taking a 30.
Hour.
And then
I'll
she
be
gets
back tomorrow.
Doesn't clock out until she's in the break room.
Here's the front. She was saying something. What did she say?
I wasn't listening.
Me neither.
Oh my God.
Luke, I think we finally found something to bond over.
Oh, the sun? Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Seraphina. I didn't know you were there. Oh,
I've been
Oh,
here.
I did. I like the shade she's giving me.
Oh my God.
sees the shark. This is like a giant shark off in the distance.
Yeah, it's called plot.
That's Ragnar.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. But you guys have a
Okay.
good night.
bye, guys.
Good night.
I'm going to start RPs with all of you.
Yes,
Bye.
do it.
Bye.
Oh yeah, we can do the RP shit again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.